to grab my career into. That's it.
Okay. So, thanks for joining, and it is good idea to switch to success factors and EC and RCM. That's a good take to start with, and it will be very good for you to understand better in that perspective because you are an IT recruiter.
Yes.
Right, next, any expectations from the training anyone do have? Please let me know.
Hi, this is Anil. Hello.
Anil, you have used two IDs to join. I hope so. It's echoing a lot. Can you try to talk now?
Hi.
Okay, just go on mute. I will take it at the end. Please check meanwhile. Okay, that's fine. I will take other people's introduction at the end. No problem. Hope everyone can see my screen now, right? So we are talking about SAP success factors, which is a cloud-based HR system. Okay, this is fine. Cloud-based HR system. What is generally an HR system? HR means human resources system. What does this human resource system does is it will maintain employees' activities. It will maintain employees' data. Whatever that is relevant to employees and employer, these kind of activities will be taken care through HR. Okay. This HR will be in different applications for different companies. It's again company's choice to decide where to maintain their HR data and HR relevant activities. So this is cloud based HR. What is normal HR? What is cloud based HR? Normal HR means what it happens is you need to have some application and you need to have prerequisites and you should download or install its versions every time there is something happening. But what is with the cloud based HR system is there is no restriction on prerequisite. Anywhere you can open it and it is very quick opening thing. And even if it is getting upgraded, you don't need to handle anything, which means you don't need to upgrade yourself with the version, and by default system will do that. The main agenda behind cloud based system is you can access anywhere. It's globally accessible. Globally accessible means you can just open it with internet anywhere. Okay, so this is kind of thing where every other user or customer is interested to have success factors, because even though you are on vacation you can open our success factor system. That's the thing. That means companies doesn't support working on a vacation, but why we need to be very specific even you are at a different location. Why this system should work is emergency situations. Let's say you are on a vacation for a week and you are a manager. You have something to do, and if you don't do that, one of the employees' payroll is getting affected. For us in India, you will find some excuses. Okay, this week manager is not there, you will get it next week, or this month it is not happening next month. So generally in India, employees don't, that means they don't consider it as an offense or a crime. They will excuse and they will, okay, next month we are going to get it, let's leave. This is just because that's how it happens in India. But you see, the same kind of thing, if you give this excuse to employee in some other country, their laws are very strict. Okay, if payroll is not running for that employee on that particular week, there is some approval that should be given from you. You are on a vacation and you did not do it and you went on a vacation. What happens is there will be an employee grievance in that country. employee can go directly and can file a case on that employer saying they are not properly doing the work, or this is happening, I did not receive, this is affecting my pay, or something. They can write it on the company. That is allowed, and their laws are very strict on that. They can fine or charge, or there will be some imprisonment or something in that country. So when an application is getting ready, it checks all the countries, it checks all the country laws. So why we need this kind of systems for us is to be robust and effective in making the system for all the employees. If one is missing his pay, it should not happen. That's how payroll should work. So some data approvals are needed. Somewhere you are sitting, something urgent has to be done, or you cannot go to office and work, or there is something emergency, but productivity should not affect. So success factors is there. This application allows you to open wherever you are. You can sit any place and work on success factors. You don't need a server because it is cloud based. Okay. So that's how success factors is designed. The journey of success factors starts from 2001. Okay. Success factors journey starts from 2001, and it came into market in 2012. Once it came into market, what happened is SAP bought it. It's not SAP Success Factors before. It's just Success Factors. Later, it has become SAP Success Factors after SAP bought it. Okay. So this Success Factor system is into market in 2012. It is almost, you can see 11 years. Yeah. It is almost 11 years or 12 years. Yeah, 12 years, I think so. So from that time, SAP has gone so many changes with success factors. The initial introduced product is different. That means the base and its core is same, but lot of features change, ease of using for employees. All this has been done. So improvement every 6 months. Okay, every 6 months you can find it in the system. Every 6 months, what happens is system will go some new features according to your requirements or whatever you do have. We will be having the system ready. So that's the reason it is always number one in the market in HR applications. So we also should learn. We are not going to sit idle, even though system is going a lot of changes. You are going to learn that. If today there is one, tomorrow there is two features. You need to learn that second feature also. Okay. So that's how system functions, and this is just an introduction to success factors. In success factors, we have multiple things. Totally, we get 14 modules. The first one starts with EC payroll, and time management, or we call it as now time tracking. After time tracking, we are going to have it as RCM, recruitment management, onboarding, RMK, recruiting marketing, learning management system, LMS, performance management, goal management, PMGM, and SP, succession planning, CDP, career development planning. Okay. What else we do have? Workforce analytics, SAP JAM. You see, these many modules are there in the system. There is still compensation, variable pay. So all these together is success factors. These are divided into modules. So in a lifetime, you can at least learn five, not more than five, because you will have lots of things coming up, and you don't get exact time to work on them. So that's the reason in anyone's lifetime who are working in success factors, they can learn at least five modules, not more than that. Okay. So this is how it happens. In success factors, you have 14 modules, and you need to learn each module, but not at a time. One time, let's say 3 months you worked on EC, you will learn it. Okay. Another 3 months you are working on other module, you will learn that. But again, you will get a different thing, okay? Different project or something else, you are going to get it. So you will be having a different opportunity on a different module. So it is not always same. This is fine. I have introduced you 14 modules, but what happens with these modules? What does each module do? Employee Central is in data maintenance or data bank, data repository. This data bank, what does it do is you need to have employee data there. Any changes of employee data, you put and you take back. Just like how you put money in the bank, you have some change, you withdraw, or you have something else, you will buy something else. So it is the same. You put some data into EC, you have some change like promotion or other country he is moving, global assignment. So you will have different things coming in. So EC is all about data working, data maintenance, and how data has to work, how an employee has to work. All these things will be there. From EC, these all modules will operate because data is here. These modules take data from EC and then they will start working. Even RCM is in recruitment process. We will post a job and someone will apply, and then we will have them recruitment offer letter, and then we will hire them. Okay, so we have this here for the purpose where we will take a position data from EC. That positions data will be posted as a job. So those we will learn soon, but I'm just letting you know how they are connected. So similar case, user data is needed to run anything in the system. So that user data is given from EC. So EC provides all that data to other modules, and EC is the core. Anyone who begins with success factors, I will tell them to start with EC only. Why? Anyone tell me why I suggest EC to everyone? Yes.
Because
Yes, why EC?
because EC is having complete employees data, which we can do all the factors of in the employee data only, basic
Right?
start to, as well as market is more into EC only.
Okay.
First.
So lots of learning scope is first thing you need to know.
Mm.
EC, even though it looks like it is giving data to other modules, the most of the features exist in EC itself. So every time lots of learning, and you will be always packed with work. You will not find any idle time, and your continuous learning journey will be there. And with EC, the opportunities are more. Okay, people look for EC consultants because if you know the base EC, any other module also one or two issues you can solve. That's a main reason behind that why we do have this one. EC helps a lot in every other module. Okay. So the main reason is continuous learning. Second thing is every other module is dependent on this so that you know the overview of other modules. If you start with this, it is a cakewalk to learn other modules. So that's the reason I suggest EC to everyone. Okay. So this system right now you are seeing is a success factor system. Every user will have a login account. They can log in, and they will have a module wise picker. These are all the modules, the main screens of the modules. You can pick from it. You can search any action. Let's say HR can search add a new employee here. So if you search add new employee, he can be directed to add new employee. So it is not technical. You don't need to type in PAQ1 or PA10, PA20. These are not something technical. So here, whatever you wanted to do, you want to see an employee, type his name and go to his profile. Simply like how your social media works, the similar this works. So it's an easy use system. You can use the search like anything. This search will help us to understand the system better, and you don't need to remember every transaction. Just a word of it is also working. Okay, just a word of the transaction also will work for us. So add new employee, and we can add information and save. Once you submit, you will get a profile into the system, and if you can go to the profile, you can see the data. Okay, I'm going to Joey Flores. He is inactive, that means he is terminated, but you can see some information likewise. So all the information which between employee and employer will store on employee's profile. Okay, so this is used for that purpose, right? So EC is kind of thing where every other module looks to for data. Other modules are there. I don't say you don't learn it. You should learn, but based on EC, there will be some combinations. Some people will learn EC, ECP. Some people will learn EC, RCM. Some will choose EC, onboarding. Some EC, PMG. So, base thing for every module is EC. That's the reason we are going to have in this manner. Okay. So, this is just an introduction to the system, and your practice system will be given to you on the training. You can go through that. Okay. So now what are we going to do? Okay. That means for your training, this is just a demo. What happened, why we are learning EC, all these things are good. Now, what are your contents and what we are going to learn, we shall see now. Okay. Just a moment, I will share my screen with you. Okay, right. So hope everyone can see my screen now.
Yes, Akshara.
Yes.
So here are some contents. These contents are for your training. History of success factors and SAP success factors capabilities, strategies of SAP ERP HCM and success factors. SAP SuccessFactors integration options, instance provisioning systems explanation, half yearly releases, upgrade center, sales demo and professional system setup, homepage navigation menu options, object definitions, associations, imports and exports of data, difference between foundation objects and generic objects, MDF and non-MDF, checklist management, business configurations, business rules, conditions in the system, people profile, events and event reasons, workflow configurations, basic import methods and login issues, position management, integration between two internal modules, email notification setup, proxy management, role-based permissions, tiles homepage, global employment, document generation, time of configuration, recurring issues, and solutions. These are going to be your training content, which we are going to go through for whole 25 days of training. 25 days, you are going to have the training, and in 25 days, you will be having a daily 1 hour session. Okay, you will be given the EC guide as you are starting with EC, end-to-end implementation guide from SAP. So where they have prepared almost 365 pages of a document, we will share that with you for your reference. Anytime you want to get knowledge on any feature, that guide will help you. Then you will have a system to practice. So this system to practice will be with you for 60 days. Okay, which means even after you completed training, you will have your system with you to practice. So Along with system for practice, a task will be given. Daily, I will give the task you have to practice and come. Without practice, it is not going to work out and you don't understand what is happening in the system. Okay? So, task will be given for you to practice in the system. And I have few documents which I prepare for the better understanding. So, daily topic wise document, like if you take pick list, I have prepared in my own language a document. So, I will share that documents with you. Daily topic wise document. And session recording will be given to you. Okay, and at the end of the training, if you want to check, assess yourself, mock interview can be taken. So this is all what we are going to give you from the training. So yes, now we are open for questions on the content, on the training, whatever you have, you can ask me now. Yes, we are open for questions now.
Hi Akshara, will you teach any other module apart from EC?
I will teach RCM and onboarding as well.
Simultaneously, or it is a kind of another batch?
Actually, they are separate batches, but we can make it work. Okay, so currently one RCM batch is going on. So if
Okay,
along with this, if RCM has to be taken along with you, at least if two people joins, we can start that parallelly, another RCM batch.
okay, okay,
It just depends on how many people are opting for it. Depends on that, we can have in parallel batch.
okay. What are other ones? Uh, Apart from RCM onboarding, will you teach ECP too?
ECB,
ECP,
ECP,
yeah, payroll.
payroll. I can teach because I am certified and I know how it works. But the problem with ECP is you can only see the cloud system, but you cannot see the payroll engine.
Okay, okay.
So that payroll engine is not with us for practice also. SAP did not give it out like how we
Mhm.
have SF system right now. A
Okay,
system for practice, SAP has given us this so that
okay, yeah.
everyone can learn. But similar payroll, they did not give any practice systems. So that's a problem. You cannot understand reality in that.
Okay, okay. Well, coming to onboarding 2.0, will you teach 2.0?
Yes, yes. Because now 1.0 is gone case, only
Mm.
2.0.
Okay. And these 25 sessions of classes are like continuous days, or will it be break in between weekends?
So 25 days of session, it will be continuous. There will be Saturday and Sunday off.
Okay.
Monday to Friday you can have. Or if most of them opts for a weekend batch, that is also fine. Weekly 4 hours can be taken.
Okay. Okay.
Right? So, any other questions I didn't hear from other people? So, what is the thing is do one thing. You just give the feedback to Subbu saying you are okay with the trainer, that means me, whether I am too fast or too slow, or you wanted to have some modulation, change in the training, you can tell Subbu. He can arrange everything for you according to your time and according to your flexibility. He can schedule a regular session and he can start with your training. So, all that you need to do is give feedback, then your available time for the session, and what are the days you prefer to have so that he can arrange in that manner. Hope I am clear.
Yes.
If
Sure,
no,
Akshay.
yes. If no questions, you can leave the session. Have a happy weekend. If still you have questions, stay back and you can ask me.
How about any job assistants?
That also available. So you can check with Subbu for job assistance. He can guide you on that.
Okay, okay. Any is like a certification? Like we should need a certification, right? Like how does it work?
Certification is an add-on. It's not a mandatory thing, but you see, out of you applied for a job and 50 people applied.
Mm-hmm.
In that, interviewer is not interested to do all the interview. What he will do is immediately he will set a criteria only certified people. Then it will reduce to 20 or 30. He will take to the next level. So it's
Mm-hmm.
kind of an add-on certification. It doesn't matter when it comes to knowledge and practice, but certification is a criteria to just shortlist the people from huge numbers. That's it.
Okay. Which means it is mandatory to do certification.
Not always, for not every company will prefer that. I'm just telling you that
Okay. Okay.
where some companies will shortlist using that, but it's not that case.
Okay. Okay. So for which company do you work for as of now, if you don't mind?
No, I cannot share that with you, Anil. There's something confidential. You should not be asking.
Oh, okay. Okay. No problem.
We have some guidelines and we have everything. SAP will not allow us to do everything.
Okay. Okay. Out of curiosity, I just asked. Don't mind. Okay.
That's okay. Right. Thanks for joining then. If no questions, you may leave the session. Yes, Ankita and Rajesh, do you have any questions?
Hi, I just want to know EC with RCM is mandatory. Actually, I am working as a senior recruitment. So EC with
RCM, it's not mandatory. EC with RCM, it's not mandatory. It's just people thought that to
so if I
see.
done EC also,
You prefer if you how you feel you wanted to have at least two modules knowledge. You can do that. You think one is fine, you can do that, but only one.
so
Uh,
if one is also fine for my future, just for my future. Actually, I have 6 years now in recruitment side.
yes,
So just for the job purpose, I'm looking like to advance my skills. So I just heard about the SAP success factor related. And
mm,
most of the people suggest me EC with RCM also because as a recruitment size it's coming. So
yes, because you can catch up easily with RCM. You will have lots of terminology in common, and the system will help you through that. It will be easy for you to learn EC and RCM. So that's the way people suggested, and it's a best idea. You can choose the both and do the training, and you can progress in that.
but for success factor I need to do first EC then RCM only, right? Not for RCM directly.
Yes, I wanted
So is
you
it
to do that way because you will learn the basics from EC, and RCM will be
okay?
easy for you to understand.
Okay, so direct RCM is not easy to understand, right? EC is the
Yeah.
basic I think I need to understand, right? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that is yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye. Have a great day.